A Theosophical View of Immanuel Kant's Noumenal Universe by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. Immanuel Kant's philosophical system is arguably one of the most influential in Western philosophy, and his concept of the noumenal universe is a key component of his philosophical framework. The noumenal universe, according to Kant, represents the world as it is in itself, independent of our sensory experience of it. In simple terms, according to Kant, we live in the phenomenal universe or universe of phenomena, which is supported by the noumenal or invisible universe, which has different laws. It could be argued that the difference between the noumenal and phenomenal has a parallel in the difference between quantum and classical physics, although subatomic matter is clearly still part of the physical universe. Kant's distinction between the phenomenal and noumenal worlds is a fundamental component of his transcendental philosophy. The phenomenal world is the world we experience through our senses, while the noumenal world is the world beyond our senses, which we can never truly know. In essence, the noumenal world is the realm of things in themselves, which exist independently of our perceptions of them. Kant's philosophy is rooted in the idea that our knowledge of the world is limited by the structures and categories of our own minds. This means that while we can know the world as it appears to us through our senses, we can never know the world as it is in itself. Recognition of the limitation of what is termed the lower physical or rational analytical mind and physical senses is central to Blavatskyan Theosophy. The distinction between the phenomenal and noumenal worlds is also an important component of Kant's moral philosophy. Kant believed that our moral duties are grounded in the rational nature of the noumenal world, and that our actions should be guided by reason rather than by our desires or inclinations. Blavatskyan Theosophy agrees that we should not be dominated by our desire principle, but looks to our higher spiritual self for direction rather than to the rational, analytical lower mind. Kant's noumenal universe has some similarity with Blavatskyan Theosophy's idea of a hidden mystical realm of reality. Theosophists believe in the existence of a hidden spiritual world, but Theosophy's hidden realm consists of several planes of nature rather than a single dimension, and offers opportunity for spiritual evolution or evolution of consciousness for all kingdoms of nature on an ascending ladder of life. Theosophists have also attempted to go beyond Kant's philosophy by claiming that it is possible to gain knowledge about the noumenal or hidden world through mystical experience. Blavatsky herself claimed to have had such experiences, which she used to support her teachings on the nature of reality. There is another significant difference between Kant's philosophy and Theosophy. While Kant's philosophy is grounded in empirical observation and rational inquiry, Theosophy is based largely on intuition and mystical insight. Theosophists reject the idea that knowledge can be gained through reason alone, instead emphasizing the importance of spiritual experience in gaining insight into the true nature of reality. While Kant's concept of the noumenal universe has been influential in Western philosophy, it has also been subject to considerable criticism. Some have argued that Kant's distinction between the phenomenal and noumenal worlds is artificial and arbitrary, and that it undermines our ability to know the world at all. Others have argued that Kant's philosophy is overly abstract and detached from concrete experience, and fails to take into account the social and historical dimensions of human existence. Theosophy argues that the theory of a noumenal universe is incomplete, as it does not contain the concept of spiritual evolution. Kant's concept of the noumenal universe remains a central idea in Western philosophy and continues to influence contemporary debates in fields such as metaphysics, epistemology and ethics. The similarity between Immanuel Kant's philosophy of the noumenal world and Blavatskyan Theosophy is evident, as both postulate the existence of a hidden world of reality, but there are significant differences in their approaches to gaining knowledge about this world. Theosophy's hidden world of planes of nature is far more complex than Kant's noumenal world and has the concept of spiritual evolution.